Hello there, guitar class students. I just want to quickly go over what we've learned in our first two lessons. So in our first lesson, we learned two chords. We learned the G chord. It looks like this. Take your first finger, second fret A string. Take your middle finger, third fret E, low E, and take your did I say third finger? That second finger, third fret, low E, and then third finger, third fret, high E, and it sounds like this. Now I want you to practice getting a sound out of every string. And then also practice the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. Okay, and then also we learned the C chord, which is like this. So take your first finger, put it on the first fret B string, and then your second finger, put it on the second fret D string, and then take your third finger and put it on the third fret A string, and it sounds like this. And practice the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern with that chord too. And also practice getting a sound out of every note starting with the A string. Whoops. Okay. And then today we learned the D string, and that's like this. Okay, so take your first finger and put it on the second fret G string, your second finger, second fret high E, and your third finger and put it on the third fret B string, and strum only from the D string down. That's all right. Okay, and then and you can actually get your A string in there too. And then, but you don't want this string. You don't want that in there at all. And practice the down, down, up strumming pattern with that one too. And you want to practice getting a sound out of every single string. Okay? And then the other thing that we started to learn today was the major scale, which in its entire form sounds like this. But we only learned the first three notes, so this. And I want you to practice that too. Okay, and I know this seems like a lot, but we're throwing a lot at you for the first 2 or 3 lessons, and then we're just going to practice it for a long time. Okay, so I want you to practice that, and then the only other thing I want you to practice is memorizing the names of the notes on your E string and your A string, all the way from playing them open to the 12th fret. So I want you to memorize this. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. I want you to know the names of those notes all the way from here, all the way to here. And remember, there's a full step. That means you skip a fret between each of the notes, except for between E and F and B and C. So between E and F, it's just E, F. But between F and G, it's a whole step. Between G and A, it's a whole step. Between A and B, it's a whole step. But then between B and C, half step. You only go up one fret. Okay? Now, so that's between E and F and B and C, half step. All the rest of the chords, it's a whole step, which means you skip a whole fret. And then I also want you to practice doing that on the A string. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And so it's A, then a whole step to B, then a half step to C, then a whole step to D, whole step to E, half step to F, whole step to G, whole step to A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So I want you to practice memorizing what all of those notes are all the way up your fretboard with the E string and the A string, okay? Go ahead and get those memorized, work on those chords, work on that strumming pattern, and work on the first 3 notes of the major scale. Work on all that stuff this week and see how much progress you can make until next week. And I will see you then. Signing off.